Hi, I'm Janelle Shires, Youth and Family Program Director here at the Center for Spiritual Living in Seattle. Thanks for joining in on these videos. These are made for you to watch when it's convenient and to share the message with your family as it works for you. I like to call it bringing spirit home. So this month we are talking about Buddha's love using the Golden Thread of Truth curriculum, and today's message is release in love. So just a little history for you to share with your youth. Buddha was born a prince. His parents were a king and queen in this big palace around 500 BC. And he really felt this connection and compassion for people who were suffering or ill. And it kind of upset his dad. So his dad tried to bring in music and art and all of these things to take away that suffering. But Buddha was thinking, no, that's not how you get rid of that. You can't just, all those wants and desires and wishes won't make it go away. He wanted to become an enlightened one, a holy man. And so he decided that he would go out into the forest and do some meditation. Well, he went way overboard and almost starved to death. And he realized that wasn't the best route to go, that there was probably a happy medium. So he would work on that awareness, that compassion, that kindness. And as he saw people, he would feel that way toward them. Well, there's the famous Bodhi tree where he sat under it for 7 days. And on that final day, he became enlightened, that holy person. So he wanted to go out and to share that knowledge about pain and suffering and how to get to a place of inner peace. And that was Buddha's calling for him. So I've got some questions. Why did Buddha leave the comfort of his own home? Well, he knew he couldn't help others. And he couldn't help them realize that pain and suffering was part of getting to that enlightenment. Because he knew that having a place of peace within us is where we all can become that enlightened one. And why did he feel that suffering caused pain? Well, that's because those wishes, those wants, those desires, those are all causes of the suffering. And so by changing our thoughts about those, we can also then bring about inner peace for ourselves. And what did he believe brought that inner peace? Well, life is important, but don't take it too seriously. Life changes and flows, and if we're resistant to that, then we will still have that pain and suffering. But if we go with the flow more, that can bring us more enlightenment, that peace, and that love. So in the Buddhist tradition, lotus flowers are a huge symbol. And if you know anything about lotus flowers, the seed, the root, starts deep down in that yucky, murky mud in the water. So it's from that place of darkness and struggle. But when the seed, the shoot comes up, it makes the most beautiful flower on the surface of the water. So with your younger children, you can do a craft. I just had some pipe cleaners. I chose some different colors. You just make them into circles, twist them into crazy eights, and then combine them all together. I'll put the directions down below. But this is a good visual reminder of that thing that started out down below, but rose above and overcame that darkness and that suffering that the plant had to go through. So it's a good reminder for us that we may be in a dark place and we may feel that we're suffering, but that we too can emerge out beautifully. With your older children, you can talk to them more about Buddha, who he was and what he believed. So we will be going into more of his actual teachings, his enlightenment. So I hope that you join with the next videos And make sure you click on subscribe below. But if you're in the Seattle area and can join us, we have youth program here at 11 o'clock on Sundays for kindergarten up. Leave me some comments below and feel free to reach out. Thanks.